City Hall decisions that could change the way you catch a ride in Milwaukee. And good afternoon, I'm Vince Vetrano. This is Live at Noon. Milwaukee Common Council unanimously passed new rules overhauling taxi cab regulations. And Jonah Kaplan explains the council tried its best to please everyone, but didn't.
Mr. President.
Aye.
15 ayes.
15 ayes, matter approved.
And with that, a green light for an unlimited amount of taxis and for drivers to own their cabs.
I'm going back to school. I'm going to help my family. You know, all those money which are going out of my pocket going to the companies for the rent will be in my pocket, you know.
The ordinance passed with unanimous support, but there was still some discussion about permits and passenger protections.
That vehicle has a reasonable expectation to be safe, that the tread on the tires is going to be sufficient for driving in the snow, that the brakes are sufficient, that the brake pads, those are things that honestly you don't know because you don't see.
Taxi drivers we spoke to had no problem with any part of this ordinance. They know that freedom comes with checks and balances like insurance and car inspections. It was the Lyft and Uber drivers who welcomed the council's decision, but not so warmly. Permits, good for 2 years, will cost drivers $350. Drivers must carry commercial insurance and are subject to random city inspections, among other regulations as yet determined by Public Works.
It actually requires the highest upfront cost of any city in the whole country to start driving on a ride-sharing network. And what this does is it limits the potential growth.
The ordinance now heads to Mayor Tom Barrett's desk for final approval. In Milwaukee, Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Jonah, thank you. Taxi companies in Milwaukee have threatened to sue the city over the decision. We want to know what you think. Should ride-sharing services like Lyft and Uber be allowed to operate in Milwaukee? Sound off by calling 414-967-5304 or visit us on Facebook at today's TMJ4. Storm Team 4